Hey guys, it's Everett. It's Thursday, December 5th, 2013, and I really, really don't know how to make this video. I've tried numerous times, and this topic, it couldn't have come at a more unfortunate time during the most stressful week of my college semester on a particularly bad day, but I have to record it now, and I'm sorry. I've tried to record this video a number of times, and I just can't get out the words that I want to, and I don't know how to put all of my emotion and what I'm feeling into something that's articulate. It's particularly hard for me to talk about safe spaces, and all the hate that's been happening because I went through a range of emotions and reading those comments, and I just remember I remember having my identity attacked. I remember having people question and not believe that I was who I said I was because my presentation didn't match and wasn't up to par of what people wanted from me or expected of me as a trans person, or people suck. Reading these comments and the hate, not the constructive criticism. It's fine. We all experience transition differently, but just reading those comments, I think, triggered me and sent me back to a point where I, having that my identity attacked again. And honestly, I'm not at that point anymore. If somebody were to challenge my identity and call me female, I'd tell them, like, okay, like, that doesn't mean anything to me because the people don't have that control on me. But when I was so vulnerable, and at a time when I was so dependent on the approval of others, and I wanted so badly for society to see me as a male because, socially, that social dysphoria was like one of the hardest things for me, just not being seen for who I was. And I think that's why safe spaces are just really, really important. Everybody needs a community, an identity, a label, whatever the area is that puts them into a category, so they feel like they're a part of a community, because they have that sense of community and they don't feel alone. That isolation is so common with cases of suicide because people feel like they have no one. So having a safe space and having a place that, not only welcomes and accepts people of the queer community, but, validates and respects one's identity. That's fundamental, Respect is fundamental. It's something you learn from a very young age, and I just don't understand why it's not happening. And I'm not trying to sound angry, because so many of my other attempts at recording this have just come off in anger, because I'm just upset and I can't, articulate my words well. So once again, I'm just sorry. I think it's important to reiterate what a few guys have said on the channel thus far. I think all of us have said at some point that it's okay to identify with a certain label. It's okay to not agree with somebody else's identity, but you cannot tell somebody else what their identity is. So since you can't change anyone and their identity, how they identify, their intrinsic self, we should just respect one another. You don't have to be friends, you don't have to get along, but just have that mutual respect in a community that puts so much emphasis on pronouns. please do not try and demean or belittle a person by invalidating their identity because you don't agree with something they said, or you're just angry or bitter. I think, a lot of that just came back, and a lot of people just don't understand, and that goes true for the whole trans community. I don't care if you're non-binary or true scum. A lot of people don't understand and don't know that we exist. And a lot of the time, people say really mean things, really ignorant things, really dehumanizing things, and it honestly breaks my fucking heart. Sorry. For this community to just rip each other apart. This is where my base was. I didn't have anybody trans that I could talk to. I knew some people, but it wasn't the amount of comfort and the amount of support I got through the internet it saved my life. I had great friends, but I didn't have anybody who knew what it was like to feel the way I did. And since I've come out, I've been able to help people in my area and help them through their transitions. And there are so many people out there who have absolutely no one. Absolutely no support, absolutely just no one. And it's really easy to get bitter and resentful and hate other people who do have the support system, but please, remember that there are people out there who come onto the internet and learn about this community and finally feel a safe space, finally know where they belong, and finally find a term that resonates with them. So just try and remember that. And I'm sorry if I didn't even talk about the topic. I'm going to be doing Throwback Thursdays from now here on out, as long as I have plenty of old video footage, which I do. And I just wanted to share this moment with you. Going from a place several years ago that really shows what I was feeling at the time. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, much more at ease. Take care.
People doubt my dysphoria, but it's real. I can assure you. I think I take a lot of pictures of myself, so I feel good about the way I look. And at this point, I'm happier with people on Tumblr seeing me as a man and accepting me than I am in the real life with my. Well, I mean, this is real life, but I mean, with people online, I get so much more support than I do here. Also, I have my period currently, so what manlier way to end this video than on the verge of tears and bleeding out of something I wish I didn't have.